Hey everyone, welcome back. So today in this makeup tutorial I will be showing you how I do my eyebrows. So this was a requested video by a couple people, so I decided to do it as a pre-recorded video just because where we live is kind of out in the country, so our internet connection is not super great, so sometimes my Facebook lives tend to look a little pixelated or a little blurry. I wanted to do it as a pre-recorded video so that you can definitely see what I'm doing a little bit better. So if you would like to see how I do my brows, then just keep watching. Okay, so first what we want to do is brush out our brows. So I'm just using this little mascara wand thingamajig. But yep, you're just going to basically brush out your brows. And now for my actual product to fill in my brows, I am using this LimeLife by Alcone eyeshadow, and this is in brownie points. So the first thing, you'll need a brush kind of like this. So as you can see, this has like a perfect angled brush to use for the brows. Like that, it will work the best. And what we're going to do is we're going to spray this. Now I highly recommend if you are doing your brows with eyeshadow to either wet your brush or put some, like I said, here's primer spray or rose water. Just get the brush a little bit wet, and we're simply going to get a little bit of the eyeshadow, and you really don't need a lot. You know, of course everyone's eyeshadow shapes are different, so you might have to tweak this a little bit, but basically everyone can use the same, everybody can use the same process to do their brows, might just have to tweak it a little. So we're just going to first basically outline our eyebrow shape with the eyeshadows. I'm going to start, you know, here and work my way back, and then we'll do the top. And when you're doing your eyebrows, it's gonna look really crazy the entire time, but it'll look good at the end, so just stick with me. It's just during the process where it could look a little funky. So basically what I did there is I'm just drawing a line starting here and kind of just following it the whole way back at the end of my eyebrow. And I'm definitely no eyebrow pro, but I've definitely gotten a lot better at doing them over the years, and I just improve every day. So it's all about practice and patience. So then we're gonna do the top. And like I said, you're not going to be able to do this exactly how I'm doing it, depending on your eyebrow shape. So it just depends, but the basic process of how I do it, anyone could really do it just for your own eyebrow shape. Okay, so there we have the basic outline of the brows, and I told you it was going to be looking a little weird, but just do not worry because it will all work out in the end. So if you feel like you have a lot of color on your brush, get a little bit of that off with a makeup wipe or something, because the next step, we don't really want to have a lot of product on the brush. We're going to make small brush strokes the whole way inward, and then just kind of running the color back through the outer part. With an eyebrow, you don't really want it to be super dark up here. You want it to be a little lighter. You don't want it to be too dark. You want it to look as natural as possible. So we're going to use quick light brush strokes to just kind of spread that color that we just put down here upward. So this I found makes a pretty natural looking eyebrow, because I don't want my eyebrow to look so unnatural. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. So I just kind of spread that color going up the whole way inward, trying to make that line a little less prominent, and then we'll kind of go through the rest of it. Basically like that. So don't worry if it kind of got a little crazy down here, because we're going to clean all that up. Alright, so I'm just going to do the other side, the same thing, just using quick brush strokes. So I'm just going to do my other eyebrow really quick, same thing. Okay, so there I put the color on both. We did the outline, and then we used the quick brush strokes to go up and then kind of spread the color throughout. So the next step, which will actually be the last step then, is we're going to be using concealer to concealer under the brow, and this is really going to like cut the brow out and just clean it up and just make it look so much nicer. It really does add such a huge difference. I really like LimeLife's concealer for this because the consistency of our concealer is better to do it, but I apparently ran out of like everything that I used the most recently, so we're going to use the Maybelline Master Conceal. So this is a drugstore concealer, and I don't love the consistency of this as much to use it for the brows, but we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand. You don't need a lot. And we're gonna be taking a brush, another angle brush. So I'm just gonna use this one. So we're just gonna take this concealer and basically draw basically another line kind of underneath it. And I usually do go the whole way. And then on the other side, making sure again, you can also use this part to make sure that they're even and everything. So I'm just gonna be doing that. So basically you can see what I'm doing here. I wish you could see it better. I don't know why you can't really see it, but I mean the concealer is really light. But basically I'm just drawing a line with a concealer, following my brow and bringing it the whole way out and doing it on the same side, and do both at the same time. That way you can kind of even them out there. So this part you can kind of use to make sure that the brows are even as well. And then I kind of put a little bit like that maybe. If I think I went too far there, you can do that. Okay, so once we're done that, I'm again going to kind of clean this off because I don't really need a ton of product on it. And we're just going to be again going over that line and just blending it out more, and then we'll go back in with our beauty blender just to make sure that it's all blended. So we're just going to just blend that line out more. So you can kind of see what a difference that made. Okay, and then you can take like your Blendiful blender bud and just kind of make sure that you don't have any other concealer that just needs to be blended. Usually I actually do my eyebrows. If I'm doing my foundation first, I'll do my foundation then my eyebrows. If I'm doing my eyes first, which I don't do a lot unless I'm doing a really smoky eye, that's going to create a lot of fallout. But usually what I'll do is I'll do my skincare, my foundation, concealer, and contour and highlight. Then I'll do my brows, and then I'll do my eyes. So typically my eyes aren't done when I do my eyebrows. So usually I'll just take the beauty blender and just go all over there, but I already have makeup on. So I'm just going to get it a little bit there, but typically my eye makeup is not done when I do my brows. I actually just prefer to do my brows before my eye makeup. Usually I do my brows before my eye makeup. Alright you guys, well that is basically how I do my eyebrows. So I hope this was helpful for those that had asked, or just helpful in general. I know eyebrows are definitely probably one of the more harder makeup things to do. Like I said, I get better every day, and it's all really about just practice and patience. And you can definitely get it with those two things. But yeah, that's basically my finished eyebrows there. So thank you for tuning into this video. If there's anything else specific that you want to see me do a tutorial on, then just let me know. You can direct message me or just comment on this video. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. I will see you all in my next video.